Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a tutorial and review on the new Alexis Ren x Colourpop collaboration. I just recently picked this up when it first launched. I got everything from the collection between the 3 blotted lips and then the 2 liquid lipsticks, and I also got the bronzer and highlight palette. So if you would like to see a review and tutorial on this entire collection, then please keep watching. So before I get into this video, I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I know I recently just hit a little bit over 200 subscribers, so I'm very thankful for that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and tuning in with me each week as I post these videos. So the first thing I want to mention about this collaboration is that this palette, I believe, cost $15, which isn't that bad, honestly, between a bronzer and a highlight. I mean, that's kind of like drugstore prices. So Colourpop is known to have very affordable prices. I love their eyeshadows, the Super Shock. They almost feel like a cushion. They're like a wet metallic eyeshadow. I have a bunch of those and I absolutely love them. I also have a bunch of the liquid lipsticks, which I also love as well. You can't go wrong with $5 liquid lipsticks that compare to the high-end lipsticks. When I first got the package, I was very, very excited, but I was disappointed because I opened up the bronzer and highlight package and this is what happened. So the highlight that came in this palette was completely fine, but the bronzer, as you can see here, is very soft. Like I could press my finger down and look at that. It's so soft and puffy. It's the oddest thing. It's very, very odd. I emailed customer service right away because I knew, you know, a normal bronzer isn't like this. So I emailed them right away telling them what happened and they sent me a new one, which is completely fine. So the second one that arrived, as you can see, is hard to the touch. It's not puffy at all. So I noticed on social media when people were first getting their packages, a lot of people's palettes were broken. The bronzer was shattered, the highlight was shattered. I'm not sure what happened with the formula or the packaging or even the shipping. I don't know if they didn't put enough padding in, but a lot of people's palettes were arriving broken, so I was not the only one. I first want to mention that I love the packaging of this collection. I love the sleek black look. It's almost like a matte black, and then it has like the shiny lines on it, and then it has like a rose gold, bronzy type lettering here. And the packaging here is just a flip top and it's magnetic, so it closes magnetically here. And then you have a big mirror, which I don't want to blind you guys, but there's a big mirror here which takes up the whole front of this palette. The pan size of these is very large, actually. Like if I can compare to a MAC blush, it's about the size of a MAC blush, which is pretty large. I mean, I think it's a pretty decent deal. I do have a swatch video of all this stuff, so I'm not gonna swatch it in this video, but if you guys haven't seen that, it's actually my previous video. If you're curious about swatches of all the lip products and the bronzer and highlight just on their own, I will link that below. Starting off with this palette, the bronzer is very, very warm. It is extremely warm and I am very pale. It is kind of orange on me, which I'm disappointed in. The formula is great. It's really smooth. It blends really well, but the bronzer itself is extremely warm. It's wearable for me, but it's a little bit orange and I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera. I will insert a demo here. As you can see in the demo, you can see that line of just like harshness of orange, but you can blend it out. It is, if you use a light hand, you could get away with it, but honestly, this palette's gonna be great for me in the summertime. The highlight is very warm. When you swatch it, it seems very smooth, but when you put on your cheeks, you can see it on your cheek. It doesn't really melt into the skin that much. It kind of just, you can definitely see all the like sparkles, and it's not glittery at all. It's shimmery, like a metallic shimmer, but it's not as blendable into the skin as like, you know, like a Becca highlighter or Gilded Honey by Laura Geller, just to name a few. Like Tarte has a couple that are much more smooth and buttery, and this is smooth, but I wouldn't say it's buttery to the point where it melts into your skin and it kind of blends seamlessly. It kind of just sits on the top of your skin and you can see all the little pores. It's not my favorite highlight, but I will use this, and like I said, this will be a great palette for summertime. So would I repurchase this? When I'm finished with this, I probably won't repurchase it, and honestly, it probably won't even be around by the time I get through this because it is a collaboration, and I know that's like a limited edition kind of thing. But right now, for me being pale, not a huge fan of it. So let's get into the Blotted lipsticks. They arrive in this black packaging here, which I really like. They're thin, they're sleek. I believe these were either $5 or $6 a piece. And again, they have that like rose gold bronzy lettering to them. Again, if you guys want to see swatches, the video will be below. The 3 colors that was in the collection is Deja Vu, which is like this rosy pink. There's Exotic, which is like a strawberry pink muted red. And that is actually what is on my lips right now. I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it, but I honestly like it because it is not as harsh as a red lipstick, but you still get that like hint of red, but hint of pink, hint of orange. And it's really pretty actually. I think this will be a great summertime color as well. And then the third color I have here is Lexi. And this is the deepest of them all. It's like a darker, deeper red. So I really enjoy the formula of these blotted lips. And I think the concept behind the blotted lip is that it still has that lipstick texture on your lips, but it gives you that blotted lip. Like if you were to take a tissue and blot on the tissue, it comes out a little bit drier, a little bit lighter in color, kind of like a sheer wash, but it's not sheer by any means. And I actually love these lipsticks. Like if Colourpop came out with more shades, I would definitely buy them because they stay put on the lips and they feel like chapstick. They don't feel like you have a heavy lipstick on at all. They're just, the formula is perfect. I love them. I can't tell you how much I love these lipsticks. I've been wearing them for a couple weeks now, and it's honestly one of my favorites in my collection. I just love the formula, and a lot of times I don't want a heavy lipstick. I have some MAC lipsticks that are just so creamy, which is a good thing, but they're so heavy on your lips and you can kind of see the lipstick on your lips, and these kind of just blend in like chapstick. It's perfect in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of these blotted lips if you have them. I know some people love them, some people aren't a fan, but I personally love them and I would definitely recommend these to you guys. So the last thing from the collection here is the 2 liquid lipsticks, and I got both, of course. The first one I want to mention here is the Ultra Satin Lip. Again, the packaging is the same, and it has a doe foot applicator like the rest of the Colourpop liquid lips. And this is in a nice light pinky nude shade. I was surprised, there is no scent to this at all. Normally Colourpop has like a vanilla cake-like scent, and this one, there's nothing. It honestly doesn't even have a smell. Like sometimes people say, oh, you know, the lipstick doesn't have a smell and it smells like a little bit of something. This honestly has nothing, no scent. It doesn't even smell like makeup, and sometimes makeup has that makeup smell, but this doesn't have any. It's weird, but I like it. And it's very, very creamy. It's very nice on the lips. This color is super pretty. I love this one. And the next liquid lip here is an ultra matte. So this one is a satin, which doesn't completely dry down, And this one is an ultra matte, which does dry down. And this one is so beautiful. If you're a sucker for reds, this one is for you. Again, a doe foot applicator. There is no scent. And this one is just like that fire red, that like sexy fire red if you want a nice red lip. But this also has like a warmth to it. It's a bright red, but it has like a little bit of like a strawberry color to it. And I definitely recommend this color as well. So that concludes my video on the Alexis Ren x Colourpop collaboration. I absolutely loved this collaboration. I follow Alexis Ren on Instagram and I love her pictures. I love like her modeling pictures. I just think she's really gorgeous, and the photos that she captures are just beautiful. I would say if you had to buy something from this collection, the thing that I would recommend are the lipsticks, honestly. The star of the show, I thought, was gonna be the bronzer and highlight palette, but for me, that palette was beautiful, but it was just okay. I was a little disappointed in it because I am so fair and it is so orange on me, but again, I think that'll be beautiful in the summertime. But the lipsticks, definitely recommend these Blotted lipsticks. To me, are the star of the show. I love them so much. They're so comfortable. They're perfect. They're everything I want to look for in a lip product. If you guys have any video suggestions, please leave them below. I will also list my Instagram down below. It's at EMKBeauty, which I will put on the screen somewhere here. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button down below so you won't miss any future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.